Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. It's hot red lip today and not hot pink Sunday. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well and are having or have had an amazing weekend, depending where you live, of course, because if you live in New Zealand or Australia, it's already Monday. If you're in Europe, it's sort of like it's late-ish night over here, and if you are in the US or Canada, it's afternoon, early afternoon. So how is everyone doing, you guys? I want to say hello to the chat really quickly. Hello to Maddie Bug. Hello, our bees in the house. East, of course, and Gabby here as always, moderating and just being their incredible selves as always. Hello. Annabelle, hello. Happy Sunday to you too. Let's see. Christine, of course, is also here. Hello. I really hope you guys have had a really good weekend. Good news is that as of tomorrow, the retrograde energy is going away. We're going back to normal, sort of, because we still have another 4 planets retrograde, but at least communication, traveling, transportation, electronics will go back to normal. And if you've been putting on pause or on ice, signing papers, contracts, buying a new car, buying a new house, whatever it may be, or just booking those tickets to travel to visit family or just go traveling overall, then it's safe to do so now. And I can't be happier because this retrograde has been a bish, all right, to us, generally to me and my family. So I'm glad it's over. Let's see. Also, where the Russell Brand. Yes, I want to talk about this. I'll do a live next week and we will talk about this because this is huge. But also the whole Ashton and Mila situation is huge. And it's not so much why they wrote the letter, but I will tell you, and I'll be honest, it's more so, let me bring my microphone over here. It's more so just watching that hostage apology video, I just picked up really weird vibes, okay? Especially from Mila. So I want to look into their relationship and I want to look into the whole Scientology thing, like their connection, Danny Master. It's going to be a big one, a bit like a reading, which I hope we can deep dive. And save your questions till later on. I will need you guys because you know more about me, about the whole Danny Masterson's case. I know a little bit I know how Ashton and Mila met. I know their connection to Danny Masterson, of course, from that 70s show, which I really liked. I used to enjoy that when I lived in England. I used to watch that show. Just overall a little bit about the background because I haven't had time to research. And as you know, I'd rather know like the basics when I do these celebrity readings or these readings than know details because I want to go in blank slate and I just want to see what comes through without my personal bias. And because I am human, that can factor in, as you guys know. Also, if you want to book a private reading with me, head on over to my website. It's down here, also down in the description box, and use the form there to book a reading. Choose which type of reading you want, and I'll get back to you within 24 hours, maximum 48 hours. But also always check your spam box because sometimes that's where the emails I send you land. Right. Let's say a quick hello to the chat before we start because it's going to be a big one today. Hello. I'm so glad to see new faces, familiar faces, new femmies. We've had a lot of new subscribers and not a lot of new family members joining us. So hello and welcome, you guys. On at the moment. There's a lot going on that moment. We will look at the Russell Brand thing 100% this week. Oh, thank you. I haven't had a red lip in a while over here. Just That was my mood today. Red lip. Hello, 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 everyone. All right. Okay, I want to also apologize because last week when we did the live with Donna and Zach, I had internet problems. Surprise, surprise, Mercury retrograde. I had issues the whole week with my Wi-Fi. We had storms here as well, but my Wi-Fi has been a mess. Anyways, so I did read some of your comments, and some of you were like, "You never got to Lindsay's side, or was it Carl's side when I did the reading on Carl and Lindsay?" I apologize. It was chaotic. We had 230 people in the chat. I was stressed out with my Wi-Fi after I got kicked out the first time. I had two guests on, so it was a lot. So I apologize about that. But I really feel that we've covered that because we've done two readings on Carl and Lindsay, and there's not much else. We know that Lindsay came out with a statement as well, an official statement. So it pretty much tracks with the reading that we did. She was blindsided. So there's not really much to look into. And there are other things going on in the world that we need to look into. Like this, like the Russell Brand stuff. There's so much. Oh, you guys, you're complimenting me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I do not believe the Russell Brand accusations. We'll read on that. We'll read on that and we'll find out. Yes, thank you, Maddie. So I have been saying since the beginning of the year that things are coming to light by the end of this year. I have said that a lot of these masks, facades of the celebrities, of all these role models, celebrities, people that we look up to in a sense, that those are going to drop. The masks are going to drop, and then we're going to find out a lot of shocking things about them. You guys are seeing it. You've been seeing what's been going on. There's a lot more to come. I also said that we're going to have some celebrity deaths until the end of the year that are also going to be shocking. And when I mean shocking, it's not going to be because of old age or because of illness. Shocking, like shocking stuff. I do feel that, and it's coming. And I do feel that October is going to be the month where there's going to be a lot going on. Mila, like she was reading a script. Not just that. I mean, we're all very intuitive. Viewers are intuitive. We're a lot more sophisticated than they think. Okay, we know, just like when we talk about the housewives and the overproduced reality shows, and the reality TV is no longer reality TV, all of that also applies to these apology videos that they put out. The whole unkempt look, the hostage look, the very plain background, the look of a very sort of neutral facial expressions that they put on. We see right through you people. And I'm not saying anything about Mila and Ashton right now. I'm just saying enough. Or the YouTubers, with the beauty tube and all the drama that goes on YouTube, all these huge YouTubers that come out, they're all wearing white. They have this very sad look, minimal makeup, etc. You guys, enough. We can see right through you, and we can actually read you. You don't have to be psychic. You don't have to be a body language expert to actually read and pick up on cues. And this is exactly what I was picking up with Mila. And it wasn't so much that she was reading a script, but it was more so that she seemed uncomfortable, and she always looked at Ashton, and it feels like, when I mean uncomfortable, not because she had to come out and apologize and make that video that probably their PR team and comms team, made them do it. But I can't explain it. It's the vibes. It's just the vibes that I picked up. So I want to look into that relationship. I want to look into the relationship with Danny Masterson. There's a lot. And we've been saying this. You guys that have been following my channel for a long time, you've seen me read around a lot of celebrities, around artists as well. I've done videos on Balenciaga. I've done videos on Holy, on Sam Smith. I've done readings on Beyonce, J-Lo. So you'll know that there is a recurrent theme during the when we do these readings, right? And one of them is that a lot of them are part of this Hollywood. People like to call them Hollywood elites, but I also want to call them Hollywood cults. Okay. And it's not just Hollywood, but let's just call it a Hollywood cult because it's not just in Hollywood, right? It's everywhere. And we've been seeing this a lot. And we've been seeing how entangled these celebrities, artists, famous people, TV presenters, whatever it is, how entangled they are in this cult situation. And now in this case, we've got Scientology involved and in sort of part of the story. So I'll have to be careful on how I say things because, as you know, YouTube has eyes and ears everywhere, and they censor and they flag, and it's just a nightmare. So I'll be a little bit careful in my wording, but on the other hand, I also want to be free in what I say and what I share with you guys. I'm just looking at the chat really quickly, but before we start, a quick reminder because we have 73 in the chat to please like and subscribe. Subscribe if you're new here, if you just stumble upon this video and you like where this is all going and you like the video, why don't you subscribe? Because there's a lot of content that I put out and different content as well. And also like the video because that's one way of showing me your love. And also it helps the YouTube gods and its algorithm to push my videos out to more people. All right, so let's see. Okay, that's another one that I knew that you guys would have questions on. I'm curious to see if or how the murder of Ashton's date has anything to do with all this. We'll start with Ashton and Mila right now. I want to look into their relationship, like the dynamic between them. Then I want to look at them as a unit, as Ashton and Mila and Danny, and what in hell made them write that letter even after he was convicted. Okay, so it's all fishy. And then we'll look into a little bit into, depending on how much time we have, we'll look into the Ashton's girlfriend. Hello from Mexico. Wonderful. This is what I love about YouTube. And this is one of the many things that I love doing this basically is that we connect, all of us connect from different parts of the world, different corners of the world. And I find that absolutely precious and invaluable. And I love the connection that I have built with a lot of you, especially those of you that have booked private readings with me. It's not just a reading, we connect, like we literally become friends. So because a reading with me is not just about, telling you your future, it's to help you. It's really to pinpoint where the issues, the blockages are, and help you out with that. And I love that. And I generally take on that. I take on those readings like I look at my clients like they're my friends. Okay. And I no filter. And of course, I'm going to give you advice, friendly advice. And obviously, I want nothing but the best for you guys. So I'm just saying, and I love how YouTube has opened that door, that it really has opened that door to connect with you guys from all over the world. So hello and welcome. Thank you. They were, what do we call them? Pinch hitters, pinch or pitch hitters, not pinch. I don't know why I said pinch. Pitch hitters, they were incredible. I agree. I felt very comfortable. Like, even though there was just chaos behind the scenes, I knew that, they were holding the fort. They were great. Let's see. Okay, you guys, let's dive in, right? Okay, because this is going to be a very interesting. And guess who's in the house and in the gym? Campfire. Hey, Camp, we miss you. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so jealous you're in the gym. I keep saying that I need to sign up. Like, I need to go back to the gym. It's been a couple of years. I'm not motivated. Absolutely not. Oh, maybe Camp, you can help me with that. Hello, hello. All right, on these things, just listening, he basically confesses. He basically has. Absolutely. But it's today's not about him. We'll look into that. Last but not least, before I forget, I just want to tell you that I'm gonna do another true crime mediumship reading. And this one is going to be on John Bonet, because that's the Madeleine McCann was the first one that everyone, like so many people asked me for. I've done that one. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it after this live. But I will do on John Bonet because I've been connecting with her for a couple of weeks now, and I won't do it live. I will record it because I've decided that these true crime readings, because they're so heavy, they are a lot. I'd rather do them. I'd rather record them rather than do them live. So my focus, my energy can be 100% on who's coming through and who I'm reading, because the chat, technology, everything going on can be a little bit distracting. Just saying. What is Omeka saying? Do you know, do free readings? I'm going through a lot. Yes, I'm not doing it today though. I'll do it on another live. I'll do lightning readings. So the aim is that twice a month, during my lives, I'm going to be giving out free lightning readings. Lightning readings meaning they're fast, right? So they're going to be one question readings. I did. You know what? It's still not the end of. I said I'm going to do that in September. It's still September technically. Camp. It is. Yeah, I'm going to do that, but I don't think it's going to be the gym. I'm going to go start Pilates. Pilates is the best thing for my back because I have back problems. For posture, because I have posture issues. Always like, because I'm always on my phone. I'm always typing something. There's reading cards. I'm always my posture is bad. Oh, thank you that I purchased from your store. Oh, wonderful. So yeah, my store is a bit on a hiatus right now, but I'm bringing new products in. I've also got a new collab or a new project, let's just call it, in the works, and I will be announcing towards the end of the month. You guys, you're going to love this one. It's not 100% related to, let's say, what we do here. Spirituality is a little bit different, and I'm working on this project with someone else together, and you guys, I will share when we're ready to launch, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. Right, so let's start. Yeah, people are saying about John Bonet. Yes, we all need closure on that, and especially because we're talking about kids like Madeleine McCann, John Bonet, two innocent little girls, just vanished. All right, because what happened? So we all need answers. We all want to come to a closure with this. And I, for one, being a mom as well, I really, really want to do this reading. And because I've been feeling her energy and I've been tapping in, and normally this is what happens, just so you know, and then we'll get into the whole Ashton and Mila reading, just so you know. Usually when I do these true crime readings or these mediumship readings where I channel, I don't just jump. I'm not one of those readers where I'm like, oh, it's content, I'll jump in and do it. I work on it. So, I connect with the spirit, with their spirit, or I connect with my guides. I bring them forward. There's a whole, let's say, little ritual or process that happens before I start recording these videos, because I don't want to go in there unless I've connected with them. I know that they're okay with what they're going to share with me. And then I put it out, for the world to hear and see. So there's a whole thing, and John Bonet is ready, and I'm ready, and it's going to happen. Okay. Right. So, oh, and then we've got Summer Wells. Yes, you guys, that might be the next one. That's another one. Yeah. I'm so sorry. And before we start, I know a replay crew is going to hate me. They're going to start whinging, but you guys can always fast forward if you're a replay crew. Merch shop has launched. I've got a merch shop, and you guys, I want to show you real quick. Thank you, Isa, for reminding me to give my merch shop a shout out. So we have t-shirts like I have Big Deck Energy in different colors. We have the FemmeTarot Third Eye hoodies as well in various colors. Of course, if you want to get your Queen of Cups mug and to sip your coffee or your tea, I have Queen of Cups and King of Cups, and also inspired by Barbiecore. And because you know me, I love me my pink. I have the Magician tea inspired by Barbiecore, and I've got a lot more. So please head on over. Everything is linked down below. Check out the merch shop and let me know what you think, or let me know if you have any other ideas, any other designs that you want me to add. All right. Oh, is it pinch hitter? Okay, thank you. Okay, I said it right. There you go. I don't watch baseball. I played softball for a while at school because they made us. I was terrible at it. I'm very good at tennis, for instance, but I mean, I like playing with balls. I mean, yeah, not those types. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm digging myself even deeper, but you know what I mean, and not the baseball balls. Right. So let's start, you guys. So I'm bringing up my tarot cam. Here we are. Let's hope everything works smoothly today. And hold your cues till the end, okay? Because I want to be focused on this reading and what is coming through. And then you can just drop your cues. So I'm going to start with Ashton and Mila, okay? I want to see Ashton first, then Mila, and then them as a couple together. I want to see what spirit and the cards want to share with us regarding them. And I'm going to, because I need to, because we don't have time to do a whole deep dive, but I'm going to ask spirit specifically, what's the connection between them together as a couple, and then their connection to Scientology, and then Danny Masterson. I'll start with Ashton. Because I feel something's fishy here when it comes to Ashton, his connection to Danny Masterson. So let's start. We've got, oh, okay. Ooh. Now I want Mila, please. And then this one jumped out. I'm going to put it here to the side. Let me just move that to the side. This is a jumper, just putting it. So Ashton, now Mila. And something else, I had completely forgotten that Mila was in a relationship with Macaulay Culkin for a very long time. I mean, I don't see the chemistry there, but who am I? I'm not a matchmaker. So I'm just saying that what a odd pairing, really. So this is Mila. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Wait a second. And this is them as a couple. These ones want to, ooh. Okay. So all right. Okay, you guys. So Ashton first. Then we have the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups. So Ashton, to me, I don't remember his. I should have checked before we started. I apologize. So, Gabby or Isa, if you can just drop down below Ashton's big three, if you can find it, and Mila's as well. Here's the thing. What I instantly I saw as soon as I saw the Page of Pentacles, because here we're looking at them as a unit, and then we want to look at Danny Masterson and the whole connection, right? So, with this Page of Pentacles, they met when they were young. Okay, so Ashton has started working since he was quite young. We know that from that 70s show. I'm not sure if he did other acting work before that 70s show. And that's when he started earning his money with that Page of Pentacles. Okay, I do feel that he's someone who's quite business savvy. All right. He money matters to him. And I feel that he's someone that doesn't spend or overspend. He's someone that anything that he earns, at least part of it goes into some kind of investment for the future. Seven of Cups, as soon as I saw the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, for anyone who's interested in tarot and want to learn, okay, it's also like the milder devil card. Okay. The devil card is about deception. It's someone who's manipulative or narcissist, someone who has a lot of skeletons in the closet. That the Seven of Cups is about, again, illusions or making the wrong decisions or being very confused, or it's about sometimes not being able to see the tree from the forest and forest from the tree, if I'm saying it right. I always miss up all those sayings. So, but you see what I mean? So the Seven of Cups, to me, as I see it here, it's more so like the devil card. So Ashton has some closets, some skeletons in his closet. Okay. And to me here, it's also about illusions. And when I mean illusions is a lot of times putting on a face or putting on sort of a persona out there to try to hide what is really happening behind closed doors or behind the walls or behind the gates. King of Cups as well. I don't know if anyone's found his sign. Okay, real quick. Sun in Aqua, Gemini ascended, Moon in Aqua. All right. All right. Thank you for that, Isa. So I was going to say the King of Cups is usually someone who reacts emotionally, who's not very good at sort of keeping their emotions in check or, not being reactive. So to me, with this combination, Ashton is someone who is not, and that makes sense now with those Aqua and Gemini placements there on his big three, not someone who's 100% transparent or 100% truthful or honest, I'm going to say. Okay. Someone who's very, very sort of focused, laser focused, very much cares about, like he wants to create a safety net around him. And also King of Cups, someone who's quite reactive. Like he gets once he gets emotional or he gets upset, to me, he reacts. I'm putting it out there. Okay. And then a Five of Pentacles. So that Five of Pentacles jumped out, if you remember, while I was pulling cards for Ashton. Now, again, don't forget that we're trying to look into them separately and together, and also in relation to the whole Danny Masterson situation. Five of Pentacles. Something, okay, was promised something, and I feel monetary. Something was promised to Ashton, and I feel disappointment he didn't get it. We'll dive deeper. Let's look at Mila now real quick. Mila doesn't, and this tracks. As soon as I saw the Three of Swords, instantly it tracks to what I felt when I watched that video, and I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched clips of it, but that was enough just to get the gist of things. Okay. Mila to me seems to be, I want to say this, not herself. This is what I'm feeling. And the Three of Swords, it seems like she's hurt, sad, scared of something or someone, okay? Six of Cups, they've got kids together as well. This is about trying to keep things together, trying to keep this relationship together or the family together, because there's a lot of like moving parts that if you don't try to keep this relationship or this relationship together, I'm going to bring the cards a little bit further up so you can see them there. All right. Then things are going to start falling apart and it doesn't look good. So to me, with this Three of Swords, seems like she's someone very, very reserved. She's not really herself, her energy. And I feel like she's afraid of something. Son, and they have a son, right? One of their children is a boy, right? And it's more so related to the son. I'll just put this out there. If you're a member of this channel, you have access to the members only videos. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and watch them. Kemper Knight, Kemper is in the chat. We've done readings on Kardashians, for instance. We've done readings on other celebrities on Walk of Femme, the Walk of Femme collaboration that we do. Okay. The theme is always the same. The son, the boy of a family, always comes up in certain readings that we do on certain people, celebrities that, let's say, are connected to what I said at the beginning, to this Hollywood cult. Okay. Sun comes up again. So there is some kind of connection here with their son. All right. And she's trying to keep it all together and put on, let's say, a brave face or act in a manner or keep the family together because of something that she's fearful of or something that I feel in the past really traumatized her or really scared her. Let's look at the relationship together now as a unit. I hope you can see the cards. Okay. Let me just put that out. There you go. So you can see Page of Swords. Facade. I keep saying that. I keep using that word, but you guys, it keeps coming up. Facade. Swords is about, it's communication. It's how I want people to see me. It's image, appearance, brand, my brand, right? Page of Swords, this is their brand. This is how they want to be seen. They have a certain way of how they want to be seen. And we know that Ashton and Mila have been quite vocal regarding child trafficking, they do a lot of philanthropy and a lot of charity work. So this is part of their brand. This is what they want to safekeep. This is what they don't want anything to ruin it. Okay. The star, see, it's right next to the star. The star is about showcase. They are both stars. They're A-listers, A-list celebrities. They're stars. This is part of their brand, part of their persona, part of the image they put out there. Temperance is about balancing, is about fire and water. As you can see here, she's pouring a fire and water. They're kind of stuck in a situation, I feel, that it was okay for a while. It worked out for them, but now things doesn't feel that way. And it feels with this temperance, they're trying to, it feels a little bit like they're in a panic. Maybe panic is not the right word, but they're a bit anxious or nervous. Okay. And they're trying to change things to balance things out. I feel this whole letter situation, Danny Masterson conviction and all that has really rattled their cage. It really has rattled them because they knew instantly, even then when they wrote that letter, I'm being shown, they knew already that this was going to come back and was not going to bode well for them. That even if Danny Masterson, let's just pretend that he was found innocent of these accusations, which are terrible. Okay, because there are a lot more. Not all of them went into court. Okay, there are a lot of allegations out there about him. So they knew that they would have to spin it. All right. And this was a while ago. Things have changed. The last couple of years, people have become a lot more intuitive and people question everything. They're not spoon fed anymore. What celebrities, politicians, artists, whoever it is who is out in public feeds them. No, people now, the viewers, the followers, they question everything. So they weren't expecting this. Now, this is opening a can of worms for them. The world. Things are changing. This brand, this facade, this image that they've been putting out as a couple and individually, changing the world because the world's not seeing it that way anymore. And it's not just the letter. The letter was the letter's like a scarlet letter. This is how it comes up to me, how I see it. Page of Cups, some more cups. They're emotional. You know why? Page of Cups, a lot of times when I get this card, it's always like about to have a very rude awakening about something that you've been ignoring, something that you've been sweeping under the rug, something that you have been ignoring because you don't want to deal with the aftermath. You don't want to deal with the feelings, with the emotions, with all that. But just like the fish is coming out of that cup, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Oh, the wheel. Okay, let me just say this is them as a couple. Do you see cups anywhere? I don't see cups anywhere. All I see is image, brand. What I like to put that the star, because we're both stars. We're both stars. We're both celebrities. We have power. And temperance. What's going on there? Things have been bubbling up for a while and now it's all boiling over. So this is interesting. Now I'm going to look at, hold on. I'm looking at their connection to Danny Masterson. Now, we know that we're friends. They know they've known each other for many years because they acted in the same show. But I feel there's more to it. The Emperor. Ouch. Hold on. Ooh, the King of Swords. Oh, all right. Hold on, you guys. So, connection to Danny Masterson. The Emperor is the dad. Let's start with the Emperor being the dad card, but also being the strategist. The Emperor is all about strategy. He is the chess player. He is someone who thinks twice before they do any single move or they say anything. Very strategic, very calculative as well. Calculative. That's cultivating and calculating. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I sound so illiterate. But so this to me seems to me that I feel like Danny Masterson had power over them. Because I also have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords can be someone who is, very sharp tongue, has power. People are fearful of them because they don't know how they're going to react. Volatile as well. So, Four of Swords, you guys, somehow I feel Danny Masterson has some kind of a power over them. More so over Ashton than Mila, but since they're a couple. And there is some kind of fear or intimidation there with this Four of Swords. Okay. The Hanged Man. Ace of Wands. The hanged. As soon as I saw the hanged man, all I could see was Danny Masterson hanging himself, like literally, like his actions leading him to what we know is a conviction of, I think, life sentence, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, he got a life sentence for that. So I do feel that Danny feels like he was left out to hang and dry, even though they wrote that letter. But he has power over them, you guys. He has power over them. Look, 7 of Wands. It almost feels like he's it feels to me like he's somewhat like a gatekeeper of secrets or things. Let me reshuffle and ask. I want to look into the Danny situation. I want to see what is up with him. I don't like it. What are you guys saying? The implication of Ashton on that story. You think it's connected to the girlfriend? So much great things about Danny, yeah. I've seen readings on their since they are very compatible, almost twin flame like. I won't be surprised that love has died down and they're more focused on joint businesses. Listen, it feels to me that it's more so Mila being more infatuated by him, or there's some kind of like this is what I pick up. Like, I feel that because they have a history and they work together, especially back then when Mila was so young, she was underage when she was on that 70s show. But somehow I'm picking up that there was on her side some kind of like infatuation, feeling in love or thinking or looking up to him and being completely blinded because of that for a long time. But something happened in the last few years, where she has snapped out of that. And it feels to me like she snapped out of it, but at the same time, because she's got kids with this man and they are a family, that she can't get out of it. I feel fear though, like fear of what's next, fear because of what she knows. Let's look at Danny first though. Hold on. Let me reshuffle these. I'm going to look at Danny, Scientology, and Ashton right now. Oop. Oh, okay. I'll tell you in a minute, you guys. Hold on. Ooh, the moon. We know that secrets. Okay, these ones wanted to pop out. Can you see them? Yeah. So I asked the cards, Danny Masterson, connection to Scientology. What's going on? Heavily involved in that. But at the same time, he also wanted out at some point. I'm not saying recently, but at some point he tried to get out of it. But no. With that moon, you can't get out because I know everything. I know your secrets. I can see everything. I'm the moon. I light up the darkest corners and I can bring out all those secrets. 7 of Pentacles, work. It could have affected his career. Okay. So it was Danny Masterson cared about his career and the money that he made. There you go. 8 of Pentacles, working hard. So his connection to Scientology is more so, it feels to me more so having like a guarantee or being certain and sure that he would continue to work, get roles, and get paid for them. 8 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Ouch. All right. Knight of Pentacles. So his connection to the Church of if you want to call it a church or Scientology, right, is very heavily connected to his coin, his work, even his relationships. And I just got a headache. As soon as I said it, I just got like a pressure on my head. So it seems to me that Scientology is the one who decides if you are involved, who you're going to be in a relationship with, when you get out of the relationship, if you get out of the relationship. So it seems to me that you guys, this is what just came through. Did Danny Masterson ever, like, I don't know if we know this or it's ever come out. I seriously doubt it. But I want to say that he probably was in a relationship with Mila, like in the past, too. Just saying. It seems to me that at some point there was some kind of an emotional connection, a romantic connection with Mila, too. Three of Pentacles working together. You guys, okay. You guys know this better than I do, but was Mila and Ashton in Scientology at some point? Because this is what I'm getting. Oh, wait, Smaragda is asking the same question. Yeah. Does anyone know about this? Thank you, investment cyclist. Thank you. Yeah, please like this video because I'm getting there is a connection there. Was where they recruit. So this is what I'm getting. It seems to me that when they were younger, at the beginning of their careers, that they were recruited by Scientology or by someone. Okay. And it seems to me that Danny Masterson was the one. He seems to, like, personality wise, how I feel energetically, he is someone very strong. He comes across very strong to me. Um, he's very opinionated. He rarely takes no for an answer. He's just generally very persuasive. He's generally very strong, I'm going to say, to the point of being intimidating if he wants to. He can easily intimidate people. So it seems to me that like they were recruited at the same time, and Danny was the one who convinced. I'm going to say Ashton because Mila, it's a little bit more vague with Mila. I don't feel that she got involved in this from the very, very start. From the very, very I feel it was more so Danny and the men of the show. Wilmer Valderrama. Am I saying it correct? Was the other one? I feel they were recruited or there was a connection there. Okay. That was because they were promised more jobs, better roles, bigger roles. They promised them that they would become A-listers, that they would be the big shots. They would be like, their names would be big. People would recognize them. They were given a lot. I feel a lot of promises in the beginning. They were given a lot. Jobs, opportunities, all of that came in. Okay. But then things started changing. Things started changing because, yes, they were getting roles. They were becoming bigger, especially Ashton. He started becoming more of a household name back then, but things changed because why? And what did I say in the beginning? Ashton cares about his coin. Okay. He is quite money savvy or money. He's all about, like, I'm sure he has Capricorn placements in his chart because it seems to me that he's someone that wants to create a secure future for himself. Like, he wants to make sure that all his ducks are in a row when it comes to businesses and money. And here's the thing. I feel that Scientology, or they were like keeping, it seems to me like whatever they were earning, Scientology was taking a big cut out of that, out of those paychecks, okay? And that's when Ashton was like, and he started not liking what was going on. I will say it. Even his relationship with Demi Moore doesn't feels to me that it was more of a matchmaking, let's just say, or it was set up, and I do feel it could have been set up by Scientology. You guys, I hope this is making sense. I'm trying to make sense of what's coming through. And this is a sensitive topic. So I'm trying to decipher the information, but at the same time, I'm trying to be sensitive because you never know who's watching and you never know how they're going to react. So, and I don't want to get my channel demonetized or flagged or anything like that. Three of Pentacles, creating a community. High Priestess, High Priest. If I get the Magician, no, I got the Judgment though. I got the Judgment here. High Priestess, control, using them as puppets. They're all connected, you guys. They are all connected. The only difference is I feel that Danny Masterson was so deep into that, probably because he had secrets. He had so many skeletons in his closet, and we know some of them now because they're all out in the open. And Ashton, I feel that he was a lot more smarter or intuitive about that. And he just wanted out in a sense, or he wanted to not get too involved in this whole situation. All right. But I don't feel that Danny, it feels like Danny was there to keep Ashton and Mila later on in check. Sort of like watch over them, control them, make sure that they don't say anything, don't do anything stupid, they don't go against the rules. So everything's very tied up. Very. Which makes sense now why they got involved in this and why they're getting backlash. Look, trying to get out 5 years ago. I want to say 5 years ago, they either tried to leave or they were like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But the Fool, yep, 5 years ago, that's when they left officially, or or they thought they did. The Fool trying to change things, trying to make amends. Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I want to safeguard my assets. I don't want to share anymore. I don't want to share anything anymore with them. Okay, I want to live my life. I want to have control of my and ownership of my things. This is what it feels like. Page of Swords again. This is their image, their brand. Wow. It also feels like Mila, again, every relationship that Ashton has had, this is what I feel since they entered, since they got involved in this, since he was like, I don't know, 18, 19, 20. How old was he when he was in that 70s shows? Because that's where I feel it happened. Okay. Around that time, it was set up. It was like, no, this is your girlfriend now. This is your wife now. This is who you're going to be dating and who you're going to be seen with. So now it's starting to be more clear and how everything is connected. Now I want to go back to Ashton's girlfriend. What happened years ago where that poor girl was murdered, and apparently, allegedly, Ashton found her, but he wasn't the one who called the police. He tried to say that it wasn't him, that he was trying to find her, etc. Like there's some holes in the whole story. So I feel that that girlfriend must have known something, must have been part of this group, okay, or knew things. I'm not saying Ashton did it. No. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm not surprised. I will just throw the cards. I'm going to show you guys what I'm feeling. The best thing is just to get it validated by the cards. But it seems to me that she either knew too much or that was a warning shot. Sorry for the pun, but bad pun. But that was like a warning towards Ashton. What happened? And that's why he will always be tied up or sort of shackled with this whole group, in quotes, and the people, and those people that put him in there or introduced him to that, and the people that he used to work with. Let's see. Ooh. 9 of Pentacles. I didn't even ask the questions, and the cards are just like jumping out. Can you see them, you guys? There. Okay. 4 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is, to me, it's also, the 10 of Pentacles is like completion. It's like family, completion. Everything is great now. We've been working so hard. We've built what we've built out of, because we've been so productive and working so hard. But then we have the secrets and then the 8 of Wands. And it's like, Wands is like fire. I know things and I'm going to shoot. I'm going to put them out there. I'm going to put them out in the universe. This is what it is. Your secrets. 9 of Pentacles, and then the 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah, definitely. All right. So that's confirmed to me that this Ashton's girlfriend back then, I do feel that he had feelings for her. Like it wasn't just like a business relationship or just putting it out there, or because they were made to be a couple. I do feel there were feelings and that they were compatible. But King of Pentacles, there is a Queen and King of Pentacles here in between of 8 of Cups. A man and a woman, a man and a woman. And hold on, Judgment again. Judgment again. The Empress. It feels to me very, very fishy, this whole thing. There are people involved in what happened to that woman, to that young lady. There are 2 people involved with a lot of power and a lot of information. A lot of information. Was she pregnant? I don't know if that information is public, but I'm just going to put it out there for entertainment purposes only. I feel that girl was pregnant. Beginning of the pregnancy by his baby. And also, we keep seeing this recurring theme in these types of readings, these darker ones. Children are very, very much, they need children. They want children. They have power over children. Something's up here. And I'm going to say, and I'm going to be fair, there is no, Ashton Kutscher did not cover up anything. He's not involved in this, but he suspects and knows what happened or who did this or who gave the order or that direction. Seems to me that girl knew a little bit too much. They were young back then. Younger people are sometimes they like to overshare, even if it's things that you probably should keep to yourself. Again, the 5 of Wands, every time I read about that group. The 5 of Wands, look at how much power, like pulling, sucking the power, taking the power away, giving you the power and then taking it away from you. This is their MO. I give you power. I give you things, I give you things because you're part of our group. And that's why you're here, right? Because you want to become famous. You want all the goodies and all the good stuff. But at the same time, I can take it away from you. not just take it away from you, I can ruin your life. This is what it feels. Wow. You guys, wow. Oh, I don't want to go too deep. You know what? We should do a members only and go very deep on this. And I will do that. We should look into the Church of Scientology, like go the deep dive, members only. That's what we're gonna do. But I'm telling you, there is. So regarding, I want to look really quickly, and then I'll take your cues. I'll take your questions. I want to look into Mila a little bit. Can someone out of curiosity just send mods? Can you please drop her big 3 if you can find it? So oh, okay. Let me see what else. 3 of Cups. Oh, poor Mila. Why do I say poor Mila? Because she loves him. She loves Ashton. There might not be in love or anything, but she's very connected to him. At the same time, as I said before, I feel some kind of fear. Okay, that's enough. Thank you, cards. So I'll take them as they. All right. Do you see that? Death card here. All right. So Mila, King of Swords. Mila is putting a brave face. I feel Mila is very strong. Okay, she's very, very strong as a person. Let's see if anyone's found her sign because I'm curious and interested. Okay, thank you, Light Mission. She's a Leo. That's her card. There's Mila's card, Leo. Leo's sun, Scorpio moon. She's a Scorpio moon. Oh. And then Sag rising. All right, okay. Okay, so that's her card. That's Mila. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, right? Very much stuck in the middle. 3 of Cups is very stuck in the middle. It's like, I have feelings for this guy. I do want to make things work, but to me, with next to the Strength and next to the 4 of Pentacles, I'm kind of stuck. I don't know why. I feel that maybe Mila's assets are sort of tied down, or someone has access to them, or someone has control or manages them. But this is what I feel. I don't feel that Mila has that much freedom or that much. It feels to me that Mila is sort of like how am I going to say this? And I don't, when I pick up her energy, it doesn't, and she's a Leo, Scorpio moon, Sag rising. So she's like, whoa, fire girl, and very emotional as well, and very deeply emotional. But I feel all that about Mila, but at the same time, when I do this reading, it seems to me that Mila is not herself. Like she's scared, or she's a bit vulnerable, weak. And it just doesn't make sense to me, because I can sense that she's someone who's very strong and very resourceful, and someone who can really pick herself up, okay, and just keep going. And then I have the Page of Cups again, knowing things emotionally. King of Swords, being afraid of this man and death. Where's my 3 of Pentacles? Off this group. Mila is very much she disassociates, she disconnects with her feelings, and generally, whether they are happy feelings, sad feelings, scared feelings, whatever it may be, she's disassociating from those, afraid of this man who came up before, if you remember, the King of Swords, and death, because of what might happen. And not necessarily literal death, but that could also be literal death in this case, because of this group, 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. 10 of Cups, the family. Literally, when I saw this, as soon as you know what I heard? I heard she's waiting for that, like the knight in white shining armor. It seems to me that she needs rescuing, or she hopes that something might change and she can get out of this predicament or this situation. But she has a family, so family comes first and keeps coming up. So family and trying to make the best of it to protect, and sometimes even turn a blind eye to things like, no, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna look that way because I don't want to know. Since marrying, yeah, yep, 100, exactly. What are you guys saying, real quick? Maybe she's just come to the realization that she was abused. Could be, but I feel it's not like physical, but it's more so mental. Master Sex, Jane Doe, 3 reference something happening to her with Mila and Danny. The cards, guys, never lie. Never lie. And you know what? The truth always comes to light. Always. Yeah. She used to see more boss, right? Because she's fire, and with that Scorpio moon, but Scorpio moon makes her super private, but at the same time can be a little bit paranoid too. And I don't mean paranoid like, I mean paranoid regarding letting things slip or letting things be known as to the consequences of those things. Yeah, here's the thing, because I saw the sun before when I started this reading. There's a connection there. I don't know what is up. So how this group of people, this group is involved with the sun, but there is a major connection there. Ashley's in the end, but she wants him to stand up for his family. Yeah. Maybe she blocked that memory. Maybe you guys, maybe. But you know what? Especially all these young actors, they've seen so much and they've been through so much on the set, casting couches, all of that. Yeah, I agree. She was definitely a bigger star before her marriage to Ashton, that's for sure. Do you guys want to ask any questions? Can you drop some cues regarding this? Because I want to reshuffle really quickly. I really want to cleanse my deck. That's what I feel. Thank you, Moipan. What does Ashton's ex Demi Moore think of all this? Yeah, let's look into that as well. Also, before we go on, we have 142 people in the chat. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're watching this, if you're part of the replay crew, just comment down below. What do you think? What are your questions? How do you read this whole situation? So let's see. Wow. Okay, thank you. 9 of Pentacles. She knows. She knows because she was introduced to him through this group. Page of Pentacles. King of Cups. You guys, you're seeing it. Thank God I've got the tarot cam. You see that I keep getting the same cards, the same people, the same energy. The Fool. She got out. She got out. but it was painful. She hasn't said anything. We haven't heard anything. She got out, you guys, the fool. She got out, but it wasn't good. It was almost like a Saturn return, let's call it that. That's when the end of her relationship with Ashton happened. And if you remember, around the time they broke up, there was a lot of like Demi was acting weird. Remember all those posts and those videos, and things were trickling out, and people thought that Demi was like losing it because Ashton was fed up of her because of the age. Remember all that? Just saying. She had a tower moment. I don't know why I'm whispering. You never know. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands. She knows. She knows. And that's why she's disappeared. She hasn't done much since. She hasn't been on our screens. We don't hear much of her. Like, she's not around as much. Cameron Diaz, who took off, she took a big break from acting, and she was still present in social media, and she was still sort of around. Demi, just saying. Wow. All right. Danny wants to know, one of Danny's ex and victims said on social media that she heard the phone calls and knows the secret about Ashton. This is to essay. I'm going to be a little bit more clear as to what I said at the beginning of the reading. Remember, I said that I see Ashton's energy as someone who can be very emotional, but also very reactive. I feel there is some kind of dirt and secrets around Ashton's reactions. Okay. DV, maybe? But let's look into this. One of Danny's exes. Let's see. This one wanted to come out. Tower. You guys, you don't need to be a tarot reader to make sense of this. Tower card, disaster, chaos, very hurtful things, trauma, lovers, connected to sex too. Six of Wands coming out, victorious. To answer your question, a yes. Yes. Wow. I'm going to get a massive headache. When I do these types of readings, I get headaches afterwards. It's the energy. It's what I'm picking up. Mila also worked with him on Punked and Robot. Yeah, I think they share a lot of businesses together, and they've been involved in a lot of things. Let's see. Demi has acted very weird since. She has, hasn't she? I mean, now it just all came to me now. I never thought this before. Yeah, Cameron Diaz quit Hollywood for like 10 years, but she was still around. So she was still in the periphery. She does her wine. She was on social media, here and there you would see her in some kind of, she was around. We never forgot of Cameron Diaz, even though she was out for 10 years. But Demi Moore? Okay, question. Will this lead to them getting divorced, or will the COS make them stick together? Instantly, as soon as I picked up the deck, I could see, I do on the line. Okay, I do see they're not going to be. Hold on. Just tell me about the relationship, their marriage. No jumper cards, as you can see. Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Judgment. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. The cards are not being 100% sort of like, yeah, this is going to happen. I feel it's going to happen, but because it's way down the line, it's in the future. um yeah, they're going to try to protect that relationship as much as they can. The Fool, what I can tell you, is that things are going to go quiet for a while, and regarding them. And I do see that Ashton, maybe Mila as an executive producer or something like that, he's working on something, so he has something in the works. Okay, but now with all these strikes, etc., everything is on pause, but there is something in the works. And I want to say, you guys, 4 more years before everyone sees the cracks, everyone sees what's happening. The divorce is going to happen. So how I feel it, the separation is going to happen very hush hush, very on the down low. And then one day again, we'll wake up to the news like, ooh, shock, Ashton Kutscher and Mila Kunis are like divorced. This is what I'm getting. But it's going to take a few years. Let's see. I just want to address one. Okay. Gita, I assume so. I just want to say, yes, I do have a collaboration with Steph, the Ultra Nerd, on her channel. And every Tuesday we do Royal Tarot. And this coming Tuesday, we have another video that's coming up on her channel. It's called Steph, the Ultra Nerd. And we just do Harry and Meghan. So if you guys are interested in the Harry and Meghan stuff, then I would highly recommend you subscribe to her channel. Steph does a lot of royal readings, and she's also a good friend and works with Andy Signor from Popcorn Planet. If anyone knows, it's a huge channel. They tackle all of these pop culture news. Incredible channel. Hopefully I'll be there. I'll be on their channel soon. So yeah, so that's my answer. And since I'm collaborating with Steph, I want to honor that collaboration, and I'm not going to do any royal readings on my channel because I want to drive people onto her channel and watch them there. Yes, because from what I'm seeing, every relationship that he has had, it was set up by them. What deck this is? Yeah, it's the Arcanium Tarot. This is it. Okay. Jenna, I love Jenna Elfman, by the way. I love her humor. Love her. And I actually, you know what? I saw her on my TikTok. She was with her husband. I think they were just like talking about their show. What was that? Oh, what was it called? Jen and something. I don't remember that, but I love that show. Yeah, but she's disappeared too. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna take two more questions because we're already at it over an hour. And I want to keep this as short and sweet as possible for the replay crew. So does Mila think she was groomed at a young age? How will this affect Ashton and Mila's careers on Hollywood moving forward? So the reason why I said I want to do a members only just on COS on this group is because one of a prediction I'm going to share it with you guys here is I do see big scandal coming out of this. So finally, and I know they've been untouched and people have been very fearful of them because so many powerful people are part of this. But, and you guys remember that I've been saying this, that 2024, everything is crumbling. 2020, towards the end of 2023 and 2024, all of this stuff is going to come crumbling down. There's going to be a massive tower moment, and they're not going to stay unaffected. They're not going to stay unaffected. Things might never come out fully out in the public, but we'll definitely find out and hear things that will shock us. The question is, we've seen and heard so much in the last few years, and we've experienced things. I mean, can we really get shocked? Yes, we can. Yes, we can, unfortunately. So their careers are going to be affected. Yes, because anyone who's connected to that is going to be affected. Not because the whole Hollywood cult is coming down, because us, the people, the intuitive people, the sophisticated and more intellectual people who are now questioning things, we are going to make this change. We are going to start taking power back, because we've lost that power. We lost power years ago. And that's why we're experiencing, and things are happening the way that they are around us, but things are going to flip. Things are going to change. So, yes, I do feel, to answer your question, yes, she thinks she was groomed at a young age. And I really, truly believe that they made her believe that. It's not necessarily true. To step up and be a man, as Practice says. Well, I don't know them. Who are Jeezy and Jenny Mai? I'll look into that. This is being looked into at last. Yes. Wait till 2024, you guys. Be ready, you guys. Fasten your seatbelts. We'll be here to be dissecting everything. Absolutely. And seeing them from a very, very different perspective through the lens of through spirit. So wait and see. Stay away from the beginning with, okay, you guys. Brittany Murphy. I've done a reading on Brittany Murphy. I think it was with Kempires. So I would suggest that you guys, if you want to look into that, because that was also quite dark and dodgy, just check out in my channel that reading. Must have been a year ago. I think it was with Kempires. So it was going to be a Walk of Femme video. Some of them are part of this. You guys, it's not just that COS, it's not just that group. There's the Hollywood elite. There's just the cult stuff that's going on. There's just so much going on. What we're seeing are bits and pieces. Us readers are picking up things. Some things we can't really come out and say them in public, first of all, because we want to safekeep our channels, are us, but also it's because we don't feel that you guys might be ready for some of the stuff that we are seeing. It's one thing if a reader already, like, things have changed luckily lately, but already when people see a tarot reader or reader, they're like, oh, this is crap, this is shit, this is not real, this is not legit, she's not even reading the card, she could have Googled all that. Yeah, okay, fine. So already there's that kind of mentality. So can you imagine if we came out and told you things that we know and we've seen through all these readings that we're doing? The backlash, the negative stuff that's going to come our way. So some things, and even spirit doesn't give us all of the information at once. Sometimes it'll just give you what you need to know now and give you more information later. All right, you guys. Muddy Grace, welcome to the family. Thank you for joining. This is the year of the Aquarius. Wait till Pluto goes back direct into Aquarius. Lord have mercy, and not on us, on their souls. That's all I'm going to say. but things are crumbling down and it's going to be ugly before it gets better. So, yeah, again, just a reminder, if you want to get some of my merch, it's also connected to my channel, but also I've added the link down below in the description box. You guys, great quality merch. I'm still waiting for mine, so I'm going to start wearing it. But I've thought of everyone, men, women, gay, straight, whoever. There's everything. There's all types and colors and designs on my merch shop for all of you guys. And also, if you buy the merch, take a picture of yourself. Take a selfie in front of a distinctive landmark in your town or city. Post the add the hashtag FemMerch, and you might be eligible for a free 30-minute reading, because I want to get those. But first of all, I want to see where all of you are living. I want to see what's your favorite place in the place that you live, and then I'll just do a draw. I'll just pick randomly a winner every now and then, and you can win a 30-minute free tarot reading with me. All right. Okay. Jeezy's a rapper. Jin's a talk show host. Okay. So many conspiracies happening. I'll look into that. And I will let you know. All right, you guys. I think, or before we go, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really, really appreciate that. Just wanted to tell you that any super chats, super stickers, any donations that you send, I will, during these lives, I'm going to add them to the Femme for Rescue fund that I have for the stray animals and the rescue animals here in Greece. The situation is terrible, but anything that you guys donate or any super stickers that you guys purchase, I appreciate that. But just so you know, the full amount is going to go to the Femme for Rescue. So you guys, there you go. And Gabby just added it. Thank you very much. And also you can also donate directly. I have a separate PayPal account for that because I don't want to mix those funds. These definitely go to those. And you guys, in the future, as the channel grows, who knows, I might do a little bit of vlogging, just show you if you guys are interested in the work that we do, the charity and the work that we do for these animals, who I work with, etc. So far, there hasn't been much of interest. It doesn't mean that we don't work behind the scenes, but every donation is helpful. Okay. All right. So Light Mission agrees about Yeezy or Jeezy. Yeezy. Yeezy and Jeannie. And Hugh Jackman divorces had me shook. Right. 100%. But I think that's it for today, you guys. That was really enlightening. I have to admit, I'm not shocked, okay, regarding what came out from this reading. The next reading, as I said, I'm going to be recording a true crime mysteries video on John Bonet. And also, I think, let's see how the whole Russell Brand situation unfolds. And I will do next live a video on that. And of course, who knows, maybe next week we have some more special guests joining our lives, you guys, because as you know, we love our friends here in FemmeTarot, and I like to collab with my friends. So you guys, thank you for being so wonderful. I love you all. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate every single one of you. I'll be seeing you very, very soon. Enjoy your Sunday. Have a great week. Take care. Till next time.